I was just wondering if you had any like advice for like up and coming actors or tall people who are trying to get into TV.
Up and coming actors or tall people?
Yeah,
Is that what you said?
Yeah, actors. Yeah.
You're like, this is a trip.
Wow.
I know.
Be real. Never let anything fake come out of your mouth.
Good advice. Solid advice.
Yeah.
No, I like it.
It works. It works for humans too. But
That's good. I'll have to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And the second question: which character did you think was creepier? Your character in Walking Dead or your character in New Girl?
Oh, New Girl.
New
He
Girl,
was
yeah.
creepy.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Cool.
Right? Yeah.
Like Rusted Root though, so that was pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Thank you so
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
I was talking to Tony, and he was like, it was written for a guy who kind of looks like Justin Bieber and was on The Walking Dead. And I'm like, hey, I kind of look like Justin Bieber.
Thanks,
Wait, I'm
Tony.
typecast.
Thanks, Tony.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
love Tony.
so this is my little contraption.
Great to meet you. My name's Pierce, by the way.
I'm Molly.
Molly,
Nice
great
to
to
meet
meet
you.
you, yeah.
So first off, heard you rocking out, and you guys are great.
Really?
Thank you.
Yes,
Oh,
like
thank you so much.
yeah, like
That's awesome.
I'm really into like drums and your drum beat.
I
That's
also-
really
he's
weird.
got
That
the
was
drum
and the
really
drums.
weird.
Oh, he's got the beats.
The beat's
thank you,
pretty
guys.
good, but also the other sounds are good too.
The other sound.
Yeah,
like
the other
that.
sounds, you know.
Screw the other sound.
I know. I'm just really awkward. That's why I said what I said. Word vomit. It happens. So you've been on a lot of things. That's an obvious statement. I'm just gonna.
That's what this poster says.
Yes, that's what the
At
poster
least
says.
3 things.
At least.
At least.
This guy right
Our
here.
question for you
Okay.
is: do you have any advice for anyone who wants to be in the entertainment business, whether it be music or acting?
Yeah, I know it's right off the bat. The number one thing is to be very persistent, and at least with the entertainment business, you're gonna be told no a lot, like time after time. Like I think I looked at the amount of auditions I've done the other day, and it's like 250 or something over the course of like 3 or 4 years, and I've only booked 4 known things that you would know, and so you're gonna be told a lot, but you're gonna be told no a lot.
Yeah.
But you never know that one yes could be The Walking Dead. It could be Sleepy Hollow. It could be The Fifth Wave. It could be all this big stuff, and you never know. So if you stop, then it could never happen. But if you keep going, something could happen.
That's great.
Sound advice,
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
especially for college kids.
Yeah.
Who
exactly.
a lot of them.
I was thinking about stopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm glad you
Yeah.
didn't stop.
You've changed
Thank
my mind.
you for encouraging
Yes.
us. And your music career.
Mhm.
First off, you've already heard me compliment you like 50 times
Thank you.
awkwardly. If you could play with any musician ever, dead or alive,
Dead or alive.
who would you play with?
That is a toughie.
I know it is. I'm putting you on the spot.
Okay, well, am I playing drums with somebody else, or am I
Yeah.
playing?
You can play whatever you want. You can,
I can play
you
whatever I
do
want.
Is this like a
drums.
full band?
Yeah, is it
Yeah.
a band or is it a person?
Either
or
one.
both.
You can do 2 answers. One can
Okay.
be a person and one can be a band.
Okay, okay, that's fair.
Weird Al and Good Charlotte.
Classic,
Yes,
classic answers.
Nickelback.
Nickelback.
Nickelback and Nickelback.
My favorite. Exactly.
What more is there to life?
Who
That's what I'm saying.
doesn't love Nickelback? No,
That's on
okay.
tape now. We have.
Yeah, now it's there.
Exactly.
That is blackmail. All right, I got a band.
Okay.
I would play either bass or drums with Queens of the Stone Age.
Ooh,
I
good
love.
choice.
That's my favorite band. And can I do another band instead of a person because I can't think of
yeah.
a person? All right.
No, we have really strict rules here.
Okay, cool. Yes. And then I would definitely do bass with Muse.
Muse.
Yeah.
Muse?
Muse, their bass is insane. It's
That
so
is-
good. She knows what I'm talking about.
You got one. You
She
got
knows
another.
what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
no, we actually guessed that you were gonna say Muse. 'cause
Did you actually?
just seem like a Muse guy.
He's
like
a Muse guy.
I'm a Muse guy.
He's a
Yeah.
Muse guy.
you
That's
figured
amusing.
it out.
That's awesome. You guys figured that
Yeah,
out.
no, it's like
I don't know how you did that.
we're kind of creepy. That's what it is.
It's okay.
Yes.
It's okay.
Do you have any more questions?
What about my book?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
ask you some questions.
All
I already
All
know
right.
one of them. I already know one.
Okay.
Is it also
Yeah.
Muse?
No.
No, okay.
He definitely knows the
I know,
answer.
yeah.
Okay, go for it.
I would play with Pink Floyd.
There it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
okay.
Floyd.
I'd have
There
to
it
play
is.
with Pink Floyd. They're my favorite. And guitarist, I would probably want to play with. Oh, that's a tough one. Maybe a lot like guitarists, but like Leonard Skinner, I'd really like to play with.
Yeah.
Just because, they're amazing. And David Gilmour, I've always wanted to play with because he's my
I
hero.
like that, yeah,
he's
no.
my hero.
That's a good answer.
Thank
Yeah.
you guys for not doing like generic answers.
Yeah.
I
Like,
really like the Beatles and Paul
Eric
McCartney.
Clapton. Like,
I'm gonna stick with
Don't
Nickelback.
get me
That's at the top of my
Nickelback
list.
is the front runner.
Nickelback is
Clearly.
These are all
Well,
running
we
for
asked-
second.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
of course.
Clearly, when we ask favorite, we mean after Nickelback.
That's at the top of everyone's
Yes,
list.
exactly.
Nickelback, Creed.
Oh
man.
you're just
Number
man.
two.
Wow.
That is okay. Well, thank you guys
Yeah.
so
Thank you
much.
guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
of
just real
course.
quick, do you have any advice for me? Because I'm going to be playing a part that was written for you.
You suck.
Yeah, no.
I'm just
Yeah, I would have to say, be on your game when you're in the room because everybody is going to be throwing insults at you left and right
Okay.
because they love to do that, just mess with each other. So maybe write out some jokes before you go in,
Come
so that you can exactly come prepared.
What is one thing we don't know about Scott Wilson?
I don't know.
You
You
know?
probably know about everything now. I've done a lot of films. I'm from Atlanta.
Right.
Grew up in East Point, in
Oh, okay.
Thomasville. Graduated from high school in Thomasville. Where are you guys from?
Kennesaw.
Yeah.
Kennesaw?
My name's Emily.
Emily.
Nice to meet
What's
you.
up, Emily? What's that?
This is a recorder. We're media people. It's actually
Like
it's
a little
a.
Zoom, basically.
I actually work for the CIA, so that's what
what I
that
thought
is.
it was.
Yeah, that's.
I
what
see
it
that
is.
it's already rolling.
Yeah.
Hey, Emily.
What's going on?
I'm Jose.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, I wanted to ask you. You've had a pretty successful career. How did you get involved with acting, and what made you actually want to become an actor?
It's nice of you. Can I hold that?
Yeah, of course.
It's nice of you to call. It's nice of you to call it a pretty successful career.
What?
No, let's hope we can make it like a really successful
amazingly
career.
successful career.
So, what was your question?
What was it that made you want to get involved with acting, and do you have any advice for other actors?
Well, I was in. It was always a kind of a secret dream, and when I went to Indiana University, I actually got my degree in business, and I had to do a lot of presentations then. So we do all these speech classes, and I ran out of speech classes to do, and so the speech person there, the instructor said, you should try some theater classes if you really want to do more of it. And I fell in love with theater when I was at IU. And after I graduated, I finished my degree. You always have to finish everything you start. I went to New York, and I fell in love with the Atlantic Theater Company's way of approaching story, which was David Mamet. I read all of his plays, and it was such an honorable service, the way that they describe the actor, because you really give your entire being, your will, your soul over to a character for the better service of the community. And I thought, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And it's amazing to see like a crowd this size in a theater all take a breath together, all laugh together. You know, you don't really get that kind of community anymore.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I mean, it's almost, in New York, they really treat theater like a religion. You know, and so after theater, I crossed over to film and television, and it doesn't say I haven't looked back. I've always wanted to get back to theater, but I hope that this is still, I'm somewhat in the beginning of my career. There's a lot of stories, a lot of character I still want to tell.
So, as far as you just went straight to New York. So
Yeah.
What kind of
Oh,
struggle
advice.
did you go through? Yeah.
Oh, the second part of that you said, well, you know what? The struggle, I was always prepared for it. You know, and I wanted to, it sounds funny, I wanted to struggle because I think through the struggle, you find what you're made of. And there was a really great quote by David Mamet, you know, if you have character, then your characters have character. And I was always in it for the long haul. So I guess the advice is, I know what's the word for it? As Californian and hippie as it sounds, the journey of it really is the thing. You know, it's not just, obviously the conventions are amazing and the roles that you end up getting to do are amazing, but there's such an honorable, it's an honorable pursuit regardless of where you land eventually in your quote-unquote success on screen and on TV, but just the pursuit of it all will lead you to some really amazing truths about humanity, about yourself, and you can go to bed happy knowing that you're giving yourself over to a worthy cause. It's not about the celebrity, you know? It's about the love of the craft and about telling story.
I
Yeah.
totally agree with that. I was a stage performer for like 12 years.
Oh, were you?
Now I'm more on the production side, but
I can tell.
Oh, thanks. I had two more questions and I'm blanking right now.
No worries.
I am an awful interviewer.
No, you're doing a great job.
So
Are these all these people with you?
this is my entourage.
You have an entourage. See, you are still acting.
know.
How's it going?
I'm Molly.
Molly, I'm Jose.
Nice to meet
And
you.
you're listening. So what is this for?
This is for Kennesaw State's radio station.
Where?
Kennesaw State University.
Oh, okay.
It's we're Owl Radio.
We all work there.
Got it.
That's why we're a posse.
Now, are all of you guys, I guess, radio DJs, or who does all the interviewing? Everybody.
Yes,
we do
we
it
all
all.
do. We're all searching off.
Completely student run kind of thing. We do
Student run
everything.
thing. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
So what other shows do you guys pursue in this fashion?
Well, we love The Walking Dead because it's local. It's Atlanta. We want to
Yeah.
bring light to it. I mean, we're into anything. We're always at any like Comic Con. We try to do something. The
Oh,
DragCon,
cool.
you know.
Well, there's so many shows in Atlanta now. So many cool shows. Like I just finished an episode of Constantine,
Yeah.
which is out here. It's just a fun show. I think that show's gonna kill it, and I fingers crossed for that whole production. And then also my friend is on Powers,
Yeah, yeah.
which would be a cool show for you guys to hit a convention for as well.
We would love to be anywhere. I think that's our thing is we love talking to people and hearing their stories. So
Yeah.
it's really great that we got to come here and talk to you.
Oh, that's nice. Well, thanks for having me. I hope my story is worthwhile.
It is, of course it is.
I have a silly question for you.
All right, we have a silly question from Emily.
So I saw you in Disturbia.
Okay.
What would you tell Shia LaBeouf if you could tell him anything right now?
He's like,
Well, I guess it sounds creepy, but in the spirit of Disturbia, I'm watching you.
You show up in the cop uniform. You're like, it's
Yeah.
still my cousin.
Exactly.
cousin.
Still my cousin.
With the paper bag on your head.
It would probably be more. Yeah. No, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Shia's. And I think he's a fantastic actor. He just his love and his approach to character and to the work has always been impressive. And even early on, because Disturbia was before Transformers, you could tell the kid was special. I mean, I call him a kid, but you could just tell he was special. Yeah, and so I'm excited to have been, sharing a resume or the credit with him, and I think there's one coming up where I might be able to share the screen with him again. Actually, yeah.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you for talking.
Appreciate it.
to
Thank you,
us.
Emily.